I'm sure we all recall the wonderful Clinton email scandal. Well, it seems our incoming vice president has his own legal battle. According to CNN, Vice President elect Mike Pence is embroiled in a legal challenge stemming from his decision to withhold information from a public records request in a case local Democrats say raises the specter of the Indiana governor shielding all of his emails from public view. Whoa. It's a bit ironic as Pence, along with running mate President elect Donald Trump, blasted their way into the White House, in part by hammering away at Democrat Hillary Clinton's own email scandal. It's kind of overblown, but whatever. Pence's lawyers have argued in part that a state court decision protecting state lawmakers from releasing their own records should also apply to his office. But Bill Groth, a Democratic lawyer fighting the Pence administration in state court, cautioned that if the court accepts their argument, it could shield all his communications from the public. I'm going to read him probably the way he said it. If the court buys their separation of powers argument, the executive branch will be exempt from Indiana's public records law, Roth said. Why are they willing to take that risk if they have statutory arguments and they aren't really seeking to exempt the executive? In Clinton's case, her use of a private email server led to an FBI investigation that dogged her campaign but never amounted to a determination of wrongdoing. But the GOP ticket, used as an example of what they said was poor decision making, and worked to further voter distrust of her. Like she didn't already have that to begin with. But anyway, the FBI last summer concluded that Hillary Clinton having classified documents on that private server was extremely careless, Pence said just last week. And I guess today, I don't know if you heard, today they announced they had not changed that conclusion. Okay? But a top Pence spokesman said that this current email case, which is being weighed in Indiana's Court of Appeals now, is nothing like Clinton's email scandal. The plaintiff received a text email in one question, one email, said Pence Deputy Chief of Staff Matt Lloyd. The court reviewed the white paper and determined the state was correct in protecting it as attorney-client privilege. Lloyd added that Pence had never had a private email server and never destroyed any devices containing his emails, which is correct. I checked. I went on Wikipedia, and they you go on there, you'll find all the correct information. Groth did receive the email he sought about Pence's decision to have the state join a consortium, new word, of other states suing to block President Barack Obama's executive actions on immigration. But he is fighting for access to the attachment to that email, an issue paper that Pence's lawyers argue is confidential under attorney-client privilege. Indiana's public access counselor, a lawyer who independently reviews public access and transparency complaints, determined that Pence had complied with state law in the case and did not dig him on the issue. The same counselor last year blasted state lawmakers for shielding their communications from public view. But public access advocates and journalists have put Trump on watch after he blacklisted reporters. Something Pence said he fought against joining the ticket. And Pence himself has had transparency woes after he was forced to pull the plug on the proposed state-run news service last year. It's a sad day when we take another person's, problems and compile them or try to equate them to someone else's minor, inadequacy or grievances. Obviously, we don't know the full story, but like, what's this guy's? I know his name, but like Pence's deputy chief of staff said, he's never had a private server or destroyed the devices containing his emails. So there seems to be a disconnect on the part of people who are really trying to call this, as this article said, ironic, that it's still different. It's still not the same thing. He is not beholden to privacy dictated by the office that he's in, as explained in this article. So really this amounts to a game of, okay, well, she's done with, and the email thing messed her up, So let's try to mess him up. Well, it's not going to work. He already won. You're not going to find anything to indict him. There's no cause of controversy here other than to just say, oh, it's ironic because this person did it too. So what is the purpose of freaking out over it? I mean, it's not anything to actually get overjoyed about. And I know a lot of Clinton supporters that are still upset by the results of the election might go and say, oh, we got him. We got something on Pence. We're going to take him down. He won't get in the White House. Ha, ha, ha. No, because she still had her own issue that is separate from his. And even though, well, you know, they're both emails, that's all they are. That's the only similarity there is. So all in all, I don't see it having an impact on Trump or Pence going into the White House. And it's a non-issue that unfortunately got a CNN article and is being hyped up or blown out of proportion and getting major coverage due to Pence, you know, becoming the vice president-elect of the U.S. I wish that they would take one of these, the place one of these articles and report those crimes over in Chicago. But, you know, that would make too much sense. Thank you for watching and have a good day.